Metro police arresting porn stars Corey Harrison early Friday morning, accusing him of driving drunk. A police report obtained by 8 News Now says Harrison was swerving while driving a truck near Maine in Charleston. Corey Harrison's journey on Porn Stars is marked by both triumph and heartache. Beyond fame, he faced a near-fatal motorcycle crash, personal losses, and 2 divorces. Despite these struggles, he remained dedicated to the family business and his role on the show. His life off-screen revealed the pain hidden behind the spotlight. Tune in as the shadows of his past hint at more untold stories, triumphs, tragedies, and a pawn shop dynasty. Corey, born in April of 1983 in Las Vegas, came into the world as part of a family already deep into the porn game. His grandpa, Richard Benjamin Harrison, and his dad, Rick Harrison, started the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop back in the early 1980s. Alongside his 5 siblings, the future businessman grew up around the shop, learning the trade from an early age. By the time he was 9 years old, he was already helping out at the store, soaking up everything he could about the business. But Corey had no idea fate held a twist that would alter his life forever. The shop was not always a famous landmark. It started as a modest second-hand store dealing in coins and jewelry. Over time, as Las Vegas grew, so did their business. It's good and it's bad. I mean, I have young children, and it's a real pain to try and go out to dinner somewhere without every time people just walking up wanting pictures and bothering us all the time. The turning point came in the year 2009, when the History Channel decided to take a chance on a show about a family-run pawn shop. That was when Pawn Stars was born, and the Harrison family became household names. On screen, the laid-back personality came across as easygoing, but there were tensions bubbling under the surface. As the show gained popularity, the TV star started wanting more control over the business. By season 6, he demanded a bigger cut of the shop's profits. He wanted 10% or threatened to walk away. Eventually, he got 5% with the promise of more down the line. This move showed that the reality star was not just another face on television. He meant business. Despite the family squabbles, the entrepreneur played a big part in the shop's success. He even got his childhood friend Chumlee a job at the shop when Chumlee was in his early 20s. Over time, Chumlee became one of the most entertaining and beloved figures on the show. The 2 friends, along with Rick, made appearances beyond Pawn Stars, even showing up in an episode of iCarly. In the year 2014, they launched a game show called Pornography, adding another feather to their cap. But life was not always smooth sailing for the TV figure. Known for his hefty build, Big Hoss hit a whopping 400 pounds at his heaviest. By the year 2010, the weight started to take a toll on his health. Doctors warned him about the risk of diabetes, and that wake-up call pushed him to take drastic action. He's had an accident. On April 26 of this year, I was in a motorcycle accident, broke my hand, and tore a bunch of ligaments in my shoulder. He underwent gastric band surgery, which helped him shed nearly 200 pounds. The transformation was nothing short of impressive, and the shop owner did not stop there. He completely changed his lifestyle, sticking to a healthier diet and exercising regularly. Boxing became his go-to workout, and he even got back into snowboarding, something he had not been able to do for years because of his size. In the midst of getting his health on track, the businessman faced another scare. While riding his motorcycle at 40 miles per hour, he had to jump off to avoid a worse crash. Though he managed to survive, he ended up needing surgery on his hand, which required 8 screws and 2 plates. Despite the severity of the accident, he counted himself lucky to be alive. Tragedy struck the Harrison family in the year 2018 when his grandfather, Richard Benjamin Harrison, passed away at 77 years old due to Parkinson's disease. The loss hit the family hard, especially the 3rd-generation pawnbroker who had grown up working alongside his grandpa in the pawn shop. The old man's passing marked the end of an era for the Harrison family and the show. As if losing his grandpa was not tough enough, the television star's personal life took another hit when he and his second wife, Karina Kiki Harrison, divorced in September of the same year. The couple cited their busy work schedules as the reason for the split, though they parted on good terms. Just a month after the divorce, they welcomed their son, Richard Benjamin Harrison, named after the late family patriarch. The reality star's first marriage had also ended in divorce. He married his high school sweetheart, Charlene, in the year 2009, but by the year 2015, the relationship was over. Charlene had worked at the pawn shop during their marriage, but after the split, she disappeared from the public eye. In the year 2023, the shop owner found himself in hot water again. This time, it was a legal issue. While driving in Las Vegas, a police officer noticed his truck swerving on the road. The officer suspected he was under the influence and pulled him over. After failing a field sobriety test, he was taken to jail. Though he claimed he had only had one drink hours before being pulled over, the results showed otherwise. He ended up being charged with driving under the influence, adding another blot to his record. If all that was not enough, the family faced yet another devastating blow in early 2024. "All right, yeah, just bring it out and we'll get busy on it. I got it." So, do you remember when the old man thought we sold his Imperial? Yes, I do. I remember him freaking out and being alarmingly upset about it. His younger brother, Adam Harrison, passed away at just 39 years old from a fentanyl and methamphetamine overdose. Adam's death was a harsh reminder of the opioid crisis sweeping across the country. The Harrison family mourned privately, but the reality star shared a heartfelt post on social media expressing his grief and love for his brother. Through all these ups and downs, the television personality has remained a central figure on Pawn Stars. Despite rumors about health scares and personal troubles, he continues to show up, running the shop and keeping the family business alive. Alongside his father, Rick, and longtime friend Chumley, he is still a familiar face on television, with fans eagerly awaiting what is next for the Harrison family and their iconic pawn shop. Throughout his career, the seasoned businessman has built a reputation for being a shrewd negotiator. He learned early on how to spot valuable items and avoid getting scammed. One of his earliest lessons came when he was 19 years old. He thought he knew everything and ended up buying 5 fake Rolex watches. That mistake cost him a significant amount of money, but it taught him a valuable lesson about being cautious in the pawn business. Over the years, he has seen some truly remarkable items come through the doors of the gold and silver pawn shop. From rare sports memorabilia to expensive jewelry and even historical artifacts, the shop has had its fair share of unique finds. One memorable instance involved a man who drove up in a luxury car with a trunk full of silver worth millions. Another time, a gambler pawned his Ferrari early in the morning after a night of heavy losses at the casino. Not all items brought to the shop are accepted, though. The expert pawnbroker and his team have had to turn down some bizarre offerings over the years. Live animals, human skulls from a dental school, and questionable antiques that could cause legal trouble have all been rejected. His experience in the business has made him adept at quickly assessing whether an item is worth taking or not. Beyond the pawn shop, the reality star has also been involved in various other ventures. He has become a well-known public figure, appearing at events and speaking engagements. His weight loss journey and personal transformation have inspired many, and he has often spoken about the importance of health and fitness. Despite the fame and fortune that Pawn Stars has brought him, he has always remained grounded. He credits his family, particularly his father and grandfather, for instilling in him a strong work ethic and a sense of responsibility. He has often said that the success of the shop is a result of years of hard work and dedication from multiple generations of the Harrison family. Corey's story was just the start. What went on inside the shop brought even more challenges. On-screen bond, off-screen distance. The hit show has been entertaining viewers for over a decade, with Rick Harrison and Austin Chumley Russell at the heart of it. While the duo seems to share a great bond on screen, things off-camera tell a different story. Despite their long history together, the shop's founder keeps his distance from his longtime colleague once the cameras stop rolling. The show kicked off in 2009, and by 2023 it had already hit 21 seasons. After wrapping up season 21 in June 2023, they launched a spin-off called Pawn Stars Do America, where the owner, his son, and their comic relief took their antics on the road, hunting for unique antiques. The second season of the spin-off began early in the following year, and by April they were already filming season 22 of the original show. Since the start, Pawn Stars has been about valuing and digging into the history of cool, quirky items. It's a simple formula, but super effective thanks to the lively cast. The shop heir and his childhood friend have been pals since grade school, even though their friendship had a rocky start with a fist fight over a misunderstanding involving the heir's sister. Eventually, they patched things up and became inseparable. The shop's goofball got his first job at the gold and silver pawn shop when he was 21, starting as an intern before officially becoming a pawnbroker. 3,372 ounces of heat bought right at the bottom of the market. In the late 1990s, silver was down to $3 an ounce, but silver is the best conductor of electricity there is.